Hi everyone, this is Student Affairs. We have a question on the board. Find the value of x. The question is x raised to power 3 plus x raised to power 3 equals 128. So we are to find the value of x. And at the end of the day, when we find the value of x, we prove that that value of x is correct by substituting it here to see if it will give us this value, 128. All right, solution. Rewrite the question, x raised to power 3 plus x raised to power 3 equals 128. X raised to power 3 plus x raised to power 3 is the same thing as 2x raised to power 3 equals 128. Are you following? We are looking for x, but we have x raised to power 3. As a matter of fact, we have 2x raised to power 3. So we want to make x the subject of formula. So we start by dividing both sides with the coefficient of x raised to power 3. That's first. So we divide by 2. 2 can cancel 2, right? What do we have left? X raised to power 3 equals 128 divided by 2 will give you 64, right? 64 times 2 is 128. So x raised to power 3 or x cubed equals 64. Remember, we are looking for x and not x raised to power 3. All right. The next thing we need to do is to look for how to make them have either the same base or the same power. 64, if you use your calculator, is the same thing as 4 raised to power 3, which is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is what? 16. 16 times 4 is what? 64. So 64 is the same thing as 4 raised to power 3. Are you following? All right. So we can now say x raised to power 3 equals 4 raised to power 3. Since their powers are the same, the power of x can cancel the power of 4. What do we have left? X equals 4. This is the value of x. Now, if we say that x equals 4, we need to substitute x as 4 in this equation to see if you can get this value 128. Remember, we are told that x raised to power 3 plus x raised to power 3 equals 128. So let's go back to the equation. X raised to power 3, x is now what? 4. So we now have 4 raised to power 3 plus 4 raised to power 3. 4 raised to power 3 is the same thing as we have worked it out here. 4 raised to power 3 is 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. 4 raised to power 3 is 64. 64 plus 64 gives you 128. Therefore, the question is correct. The answer of x to be equals 4 is also correct. You can see how simple it is. But when you saw this question, you are saying, how are we going to solve it? Mathematics is not difficult at all if you pay rapt attention. Kindly share this video and keep learning.